I'll tell you one rule that you can follow for your whole life in any part of your life that will change your life and any part of business, attraction, whatever. And that is, the more you chase something, the less you will get of it. Right? So that means, the basic example of chasing girls will attract much less girls, right? Being this needy, kind of weird, clingy guy that just fucking, DMs the girl 10 times a day about how you're doing, how you doing, just being needy, I need that girl, I need that girl. She will think so low of you. She will not be attracted to you. But the interesting part is if you become the ignoring the bad boy, then it will work. Then she will be attracted to you, right? And the interesting part is that's the same with money. And of course, money doesn't have feelings. Money doesn't care, right, if you're working or not. But the interesting part is the more you chase money, the more you need the physical cash in your hand, the more you need the fucking numbers on a bank account, the less you will attract of it. Why? Because when you start working on a business, you're building something and you don't see progress, you don't see the money coming in, you will quickly stop that business. You will stop working on it because you need the money so much that when you don't get it, you stop it. So the whole point of is once you keep chasing it, when you keep chasing that money, you will not get it. And you might ask, well, what do I do then? When I start a business, I chase money. No. When you start a business, you work on it. You are happy with the business. You're proud of it. You have stories to tell about, you made that business. You have a girl that you can tell, look, I built this up. This is my business. I sell a course on how to build an aesthetic body, whatever. The benefits are going to be better because you are not needy for the benefits, if you can understand that. So the less you chase money, the more you will get it because you are not needy for it. And the second you get needy for something, the second you get needy for the aesthetic body of the six-pack, and you don't see results in a few days, you start binge eating, you start eating garbage. The second you don't see any results from the girl you're so needy for, you kind of get depressed and you fucking think, oh, girls are not for me, I look ugly. It just makes your mental health worse. Being so this needy, chasey type of guy. And it's the same with money. And this is the important part, right? Girls, they're nice, but the important part is building a financial freedom. And chasing money, chasing the financial freedom, being so needy for it, you will never get it. You will never get it. You might get some of it, but you never get the potential that you have. If you keep focusing on working and building up that business, that financial freedom, without having that neediness of it, of I need this money, then you will build it up and you don't care if you don't see any progress yet. You enjoy it. It's fun for you. You're thinking like, I'm building up a legacy, and if I get money, nice. And of course, you can be grateful for the money that you get. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be grateful for the money. I'm saying that you shouldn't be needy for it. If you have a woman, you should be grateful for it, but you shouldn't need for her. Because as a man, you're stoic. Whatever happens to your life, you just continue, right? You're a fucking boat that doesn't care if any big waves come or the fucking storm is coming. You keep continuing. You're that strong boat. You're like the fucking Titanic, but you're the Titanic that breaks through the iceberg, right? And you need to have the same mindset in attracting girls and building businesses, building an aesthetic body, just becoming successful. Is the more you chase success, the more you need success, the less you will get it. Because if you don't see the success, if you don't see any achievements, what happens? You lose motivation, you lose discipline, because you think, oh, well, it's not for me. Neediness is never good. There's no part in your life that neediness is good. Never. You can't think of something that maybe you think neediness is good with. You can't. There's none. So why are you needy for the cash? Why are you needy for the money? Why are you needy for girls? You heard of the fucking saying of build a garden so you can attract the butterflies instead of chasing them and catching them because you will never catch the butterfly. That is so fucking true. That's the interesting part. And you might ask, well, how do I continue building a business if I need the money, but I am not really motivated to do the business if I'm not chasing the money? Then you're on the wrong path, bro. Then you're on the wrong business. Because if you want to truly build up something, you need to be completely focused on it with an alignment to your purpose. or an alignment to your enjoyment, to your hobbies, right? Easily explained. That means that if your business now, right, might be drop shipping, selling garbage, and you think of yourself, well, it's an easy way to make money because I see all the drop shipping courses, but you don't really care about it. You know that you're just selling garbage, so you lose motivation after 1 week to build it, and then you just fucking stop it. And then your friend asks, well, how's your drop shipping business going? And you're saying, it's going well. Or you say, oh, yeah, it stopped. It didn't work. It's fake. Well, of course not, because you fucking stopped after 1 week. You weren't motivated. It hasn't aligned to your purpose. But what if I told you or asked you if there was something that you would do for free for life when you have all the money in your world, what will you continue doing? Gym. Meditate. Journal. Drawing. Whatever. There's so many things that you do and continue doing even if you have all the money in the world. Choose one of them that you really enjoy and start thinking, what can I do to make money out of it? And the easiest answer is always content creation. But it might be that you want to sell a book, right? Just creating something. That's the easiest way. So maybe it's also coaching, but if you have something that you truly enjoy, that you would do for free, that you would do if you had $10 trillion in your bank account, that's where you need to go. That's your path. That's where you're not needy for the money. That's where you actually enjoy the work. You keep building it up for years, and then one day you will finally make it. You will breach 20K a month, and you think, fuck yes, I'm rich now. I enjoy the work that I'm doing. I'm not this depressed drop shipper that is all day on his laptop. I actually fucking enjoy my life because I built something up. And it's gonna be, you're not gonna be this needy asshole that needs the money. And you feel always as broke. It's such an easy explanation, right? The more you chase something, the less you will get out of it. Or you will never get it anyway. Right? Always think that sentence in your head when you're doing something. Or you're noticing that you're slacking off. You should ask yourself, is what I'm doing really aligning with my purpose? Is what I'm doing really my enjoyment? Is the business I'm doing right now actually interesting to me, or am I just doing it because I want the money? Because I want the quick money? And I always like the example of dropshipping, because nobody fucking enjoys dropshipping. You all do dropshipping because it's easy money, it's quick. You just need to put this link to this one and just sell garbage. But you don't really enjoy it. You can't think of that. You don't imagine yourself doing it for 20 years, right? You don't. You think it's easy money, and then I'm rich, and then I can buy the car, and then, it does itself. No. What you want is something that you can wake up to and think, fuck yes, this is my day. My day starts with creating content on the gym. My day starts with going to the gym, coaching somebody. My day starts with selling a car, whatever. And business is always this, you need to be creative, you need to do something completely new. If you fucking enjoy selling cars, or let me explain different. A lot of people think like a job is not a business, right? If you're selling something, if you're selling a car, then you're just, an automotive seller. That's just a job. So you're not a businessman. You're not an entrepreneur. But if you actually fucking enjoy selling cars and you build up something by yourself, you have your own brand, you have your own fucking workers and shit, then you're an entrepreneur. And the one that complains about that's not a business, that's just a normal job, is gonna stay broke, you're rich. And the girl thinks it's fucking cool that you have your own business, that you're standing here with your own brand that you sell. But it all starts with the mindset of stop chasing. The more you chase something, the less you will get out of it. Just fucking imprint that in your brain. And if you want more knowledge that will change your life, check the link in the description. That's my Mindset Bootcamp. It will literally change your life. And of course, I'm selling you something, but just check it out. If you want truly to improve your mindset, and that enhances everything in your life, business, girls, fucking your body, working out, discipline, everything, then check it out. Let me say it again. The more you chase something, the less you will get out of it. That's the paradoxon. That's the problem. You're so needy for the money that you want that once you don't get it, once you don't see the progress, the bank account number or the number in your bank account stays the same, you give up. You don't really care anymore. It didn't work for me, so I'm just gonna stay broke. I'm gonna keep working till I'm 65. But the one guy that enjoys the work that he's doing, doesn't really chase the money, one day he will fucking get the 10K a month. One day he will get the 20K a month. One day he will get the 100,000 a month. But he keeps continuing doing the work. And it scales because he doesn't care about the money. Because I know, the second you see success, the second that you hit 20K a month, you know what happens? You slack off. You lose the discipline because you think I made it. And then what happens? Your business starts going down. The less money you make. 20K, now it's 15K, now it's 10K. Now you're thinking, oh shit, I can't really spend that much money. Now I need to start saving. And it goes to 7K, 6K because you've been slacking off. You're losing this discipline because you chase money. But if you actually chase enjoyment in building up the business, you know what happens? That 20K turns to 30K, 40K. And you don't care about the time. It might take months, it might take weeks, it might take even a year to scale up that business. But you don't care. You keep continuing. You keep showing up because you like it. You have a fucking smile on your face doing that. But they're fucking drop shippers. They do the work, they make a little bit of money, and then they fucking slack off because they think they made it. That's the difference. Never chase something. The more you chase something, the less you will get of it. And that's the number one rule that will affect you. If you need one rule in your life, keep that rule in your life. With all the business stuff that you're doing. Stop chasing something. That's it. I'll send it next.